Time to load up on blackroot because Willow is back on Disney+. Will the original stars return? Who's behind the new series? We've got the answers. At the 2020 Disney Investor Day event on December 10, 2020, the company revealed that the Willow sequel series will premiere sometime in 2022. The exact date was revealed in a teaser unveiled at Star Wars Celebration in May 2022. Text on screen noted it will premiere on November 30th, 2022 on Disney+. The first season of the Willow series will consist of 8 episodes, according to IMDb. They'll air on Wednesday nights beginning November 30th, taking the place of Andor in the Disney Plus release schedule. It's not clear yet if Disney plans for more Willow beyond this season, or if the story will end after just one. In a May 2019 appearance on MTV's Happy Sad Confused podcast, Ron Howard confirmed that original Willow star Warwick Davis would reprise his role as the kind-hearted farmer and aspiring sorcerer Willow Ufgood.
Warwick is so cool and so good, and he's such a good actor.
The swordsman Madmartigan, who was played by Val Kilmer in the original, won't be returning. However, at the D23 in September 2022, Disney revealed that Christian Slater will be playing Madmartigan's friend, although the character's name hasn't yet been specified. Joanne Worley will be reprising her role as Sorsha, the warrior daughter of Queen Bavmorda. Kevin Pollak and Rick Overton will also be reprising their roles as Rule and Frangine, according to Entertainment Weekly. They'll be joined by Ruby Cruz, who's playing Sorsha's daughter, Kit, Erin Kellyman, who's playing Kit's companion, and a knight in training named Jade, Amar Cheddar Patel, who's playing the thief Borman, Ellie Bama as a kitchen maid Dove, Ralph Ineson as Commander Balatin, Charlie Rawls as Tarth, Adwa Aboa as Scorpia, Alexis Rodney as Lachlan, Kenny Knight as Keen, and Warwick Davis's daughter Annabelle as Mims. Other cast members in unspecified roles include Rosabelle Laurenti-Sellers, Tony Revolori, Dempsey Brick, and Talisa Garcia. The Willow TV series is created by Jonathan Kasdan, who wrote the pilot and is also the show's co-showrunner, along with Wendy Miracle. Kasdan is also credited as a writer of the first season's last 2 episodes. Kasdan also co-wrote the screenplay for Solo: A Star Wars Story, and wrote and directed the films The First Time and In the Land of Women. Miracle was the showrunner for the CW's Arrow, and was co-executive producer on the Disney Plus show Big Shot. She's written and produced several other TV series. The first 2 episodes of the series were directed by Stephen Wolfenden. Wolfenden was the second unit director on all 3 Fantastic Beasts movies, as well as 4 of the Harry Potter films. He also has 15 TV directing credits going back to 2005. The directors of the following episodes have yet to be announced. Ron Howard, who directed the original 1988 film, is an executive producer. Howard has suggested that with Davis returning as the title character, fans will get to see a more mature side to the hero. The sequel series will take place approximately 30 years after the movie, and Howard indicated on the Happy Sad Confused podcast that the show will be a continuation of the film's story. The end of the film saw Willow obtain a magic book that would help him on his journey to becoming a sorcerer after so bravely protecting the baby from the Queen and her evil forces. What we know about the story so far is that it begins when Kit, the daughter of Sorsha, and the princess gathers a group of friends to search for Willow, who is indeed now a sorcerer. They need his help because Kit's twin brother, a prince, has been kidnapped. Once Willow agrees, he promises a grand journey.
We must go beyond the edge of our world.
In addition to the May 2022 teaser, Disney released a full-length trailer at D23 in September. The trailer starts off with our hero Kit revealing what likely promises to be a major theme of the series. You think you know what is real and what isn't, what is light, what is dark. Now forget all you know and come with me. Kit and her companions travel a long way to find Willow and beg him to join their mission, because they need his magic. We then get some glimpses of returning characters, including Sorsha, Rule, and Frangine. Next, Willow makes clear the stakes of their situation. A powerful as yet unknown enemy is out there marshalling the forces of evil, and only Willow and his companions can stop it. Willow uses a flamethrower at one point. The trailer ends with another of the show's themes. When the villain challenges Willow to explain how he's going to defeat them, Willow responds he'll do it the same way as last time.
With my friends.
The original Willow had a PG rating for its fantasy violence. Common Sense Media calls it appropriate for children ages 10 and up. The movie can, at times, be quite dark. After all, it's about an evil queen who sends an entire army to kill a baby. Along the way, Willow, Madmartigan, Sorsha, and the gang battle all kinds of fantasy creatures, often dismembering them.
What's going on? Smells like a battle.
Will the sequel series have similarly violent moments? At this point, it's unclear, but it will be chock full of scary monsters, so parents with really young children might want to sit this one out. Kids who can handle the original movie should probably be fine watching the series, though. If you bought a Disney Plus subscription so you can check out the Willow sequel series, here's some good news. The streaming platform also includes the 1988 movie. If you don't yet have a Disney Plus subscription, the original Willow is available for rental or purchase on several other streaming platforms. If you prefer physical media, Willow is also available on Blu-ray and DVD. The 30th anniversary edition of the movie was released in early 2019 and includes all new title artwork.